Happy Friday, everybody. Good morning and welcome to pre-market update. Those who are new, we will start with S&P 500 cycle analysis, which is playing out perfectly. Then we will review Nasdaq, MES future. Then we'll review Dow Jones, Russell 2000. We'll review all the commodities, gold, silver, oil, natural gas. We'll review crypto, Bitcoin, Ethereum. And then at the end, we'll wrap up with big FANG stocks. And please hit the like button, guys. It only takes 1 second to hit the like. It's a thumbs up button in the description of this video. Please hit it and please share with your friends and family this channel and help this channel grow. All right, so let's start with S&P 500 cycle analysis and focus on this yellow cycle for now. And you can see we are in this rising phase. Okay, so we were here, we were coming down, and we bottomed a couple of days earlier, but around on the day of this bottom here, we also had a dip, and now we're in rising phase. What does that mean? That we're not going to crash, all right? So we're going to keep going higher, and that's what's happening. If I show you as MES future, which is live future, I will show later. You'll see we are still holding nicely, and then Apple is also helping. So again, we were already knew that we knew that this is not going to be dying, all right? So we're going to chop around here, and probably going to max out probably around mid of this May. So another week chopping around here, so and we're going to have a decline. So this is the risky phase which is coming end of May, where this yellow cycle and blue cycle both are coming down at the same time. All right. So there are two options here. Either next week we will from now we will make a new high, and we will either make a higher low. All right, which means we already bottomed. And to be honest, if you look at the decline we had, it's small, almost 6% decline from the top. So that's a very healthy correction in a bull market, all right, which is not usually we get around 4 or 5%. That's a good correction, but we could have easily bottomed here as well, and this could be another high low before we go to make a new all-time high. So this is one possibility, but my preferred possibility, and it all depends on if we break resistance uh, next week. So let's see what happens. So if we don't break resistance, it's going to be a lower high and lower low, and this is the bottom, and then there will be a massive bull rally at the end of end of May to towards the end of the year. All right, so just keep that in mind, and this is how all the entire stock market going to run. So this is very important to understand this. All right, so let's do side by side comparison now. I will have MES, which is live future on the right side, and then short-term chart, which is only for day trading, only for today's trade on the left side. Okay, red lines are where we sell, green lines are where we buy. And if you want to know about more of this, then there is a YouTube icon, red icon in the description of this video. Subscribe and let me know your YouTube ID. There's a Discord channel link, join it, and then let me know your ID, and I will add you to members only section where I post the videos of and then snapshot of these live futures every hour, every few hours I post this, and then for all the major indices and all your favorite stock, I give levels as well, so easily you can make a nice profit. You can see yesterday what happened. We went from buy zone to sell zone in 1 day. All right. Very easy trade. This is what I shared live with my subscriber, and even day before yesterday, you can see easily from here buy zone to the sell zone, so around 1.82%. So you can see easy pumps 2 times in 1 day, in 2 days. Sorry, this is yesterday after FOMC, and this is yesterday. All right, so you can see very easy trade, easy profit to make, and very easy money. All right, so where we are right now, we are near resistance, but we can still go higher. We can go above 5120 on S&P 500, and there will be a big resistance. You can see on the right side is day trading chart, which is only for swing trading. Daily chart is near resistances, where you have red line, which is 50 SMA, a yellow, a white line, which is 20 moving average, and then yellow line, which is 50 EMA, facing in front of all these resistances. So it's going to be a not an easy task to close. And today, if we close above that, that means we are probably going to a new all-time high. All right, we'll see how it goes. So anyhow, it's very close to resistance. All right, let's look at MNQ Nasdaq. Nasdaq is also same story yesterday. You can see nice pump, more than 2% pump. Easy trades here from buy zone to sell zone, 2.46%. So very easily money made. And now we can still go a little bit higher from here where we are right now. We can go like 0.18% higher. So the levels are 17,800 and up, which is resistance. You can see here on the right side also the big coming in front of major resistance. But if it breaks above that, that's going to be a higher low uh, above this lot, because we got 8 counts buy signal here couple of like a week ago, and that could means that we're going to a new all-time high, but let's see what happens. This is why I will be looking to short around 17,884 and above. So let's see what happens today. Russell 2000 and Dow Jones. Dow Jones is already in the sell zone after Apple pump, massive pump in the sell zone. So let's see. I'm not interested in buying Dow Jones here. And US 2000 is also approaching same thing like S&P 500, Nasdaq approaching the sell zone here right now. You can take a screenshot of these levels for the trade if you want. Anytime you can pause this video. All right, so let's keep moving. Tesla a little bit weaker, actually flat, and on the day trading chart in the neutral zone. Buy zone is around 176. Now there are two gaps here, all right? There is a gap on the top. All these yellow lines are gap which will eventually be filled, and then there is a gap up after this report in China that they are they're doing partnership. But yesterday it came and find support on this yellow line, which is 50 EMA, and there's also a gap here. So there are two possibilities. It could come all the way down to fill this gap and then bounce, or this is it. The second scenario is this is it, and we are going higher in 200s from here. All right, so we'll see how it goes. On the day trading chart on the left side, it's a neutral zone. So we'll see if it's going to go to sell zone. That's going to be good time to take profit, or it's going to go fill this gap at 192, or we're going to go lower around 168 to buy again. We'll see how it goes. Gold, let's look at gold. Gold is going towards buy zone right now. Made a high, made a lower high, lower low. I think gold is going lower on this area around 2160, 2170. That's where the support is. So keep an eye on the day trading chart. It can still go lower in the green zone before it can bounce. Silver, same thing, going lower. Silver is in front of support, all right? So if little lower around $25, there's a lot of support. So it looks like it wants to go lower. Crude oil had a massive dump yesterday, and it was on a nice support trend line. I don't know where it went, but anyhow, you can see it's now below this 200 EMA and SMA. Tried to close above that, but still below that. It's a dodgy candle yesterday. Today will be decided what they want to do, but this is already a change in trend. You can see lower high, lower low. And on the short-term chart in the neutral zone, wait for it to go below 78.36 to buy again or 79.96 to sell again. Okay, right now it's in the neutral zone. Came to buy zone, you can see here, and then bounced yesterday. So a little bit weaker. Natural gas looks like it already bottomed here on 13th of Feb. Right now in the sell zone, right, and on the day trading chart, sorry, daily chart, it's already above all moving averages. Remember, there's a gap around 1.95. Also, there's a gap above. Looks like they want to fill the top gap first. So take profits around 2.18. You can see on the left side, this is the gap. So they might want to pump there, and then that's a good opportunity to short. So it could come from there to all the way down as well, 1.98. So keep that in mind. Dollar index, DXY, selling since it touched resistance in the buy zone short term, but I think it can still go a little bit more lower where the more support is. Bitcoin. All right, so Bitcoin I released a short video. I think it's getting very close to bottom. The reason I'm saying because I got a nine counts buy signal on a daily chart. This is a day trading, not a day, this is a swing trading chart. You can see I'm getting one of my indicators saying we have a buy signal. You can see we got a buy signal here last time, which was 24th of Jan, and then we pumped 89%. All right, so you need to respect this buy signal here. Also, we got the buy signal. You can see here, buy signal here. We pumped 95%. All right, so what I'm trying to tell you is I have a buy signal, and we're very close to this 200 EMA and 200 SMA. Now, if I go to 1 hour chart, you can see what's happening. On RSI, we make a new low. RSI is making higher low. PPO is not making higher low yet, okay? But one of the indicators is making higher low, and that's a momentum change, all right? So that means we're going lower on a higher momentum. So there are signs of bottoming coming now on Bitcoin. So that's why I gave a warnings that okay, we could go a little bit lower and find support, and there's also support here around 52K, but that's okay. Like from where we are right now, even if we go to like 52K, it's just like 10%. just for 10%, look at the upside potential, right? If you buy here and you go to like 80,000, that's like, let me zoom. So from here, I think minimum target is 80,000, 40% upside versus 10% downside. Do you want to miss this move for 10% bottom? You don't want to, all right? So that's what I'm saying. Uh, be very careful shorting here. This is not the time to short. This is the time to start buying as it gets slower. And also, if you want to be really conservative, wait for green line to cross above red line, like here. Still not done. So if you want to wait, I will show you this whenever that happens. If you want to wait, you wait for this crossover. Right now, all the indicator. Also, I'm getting a green dot here also. Okay, that's also another indicator that we are getting very close to oversold. You can see we got a green indicator here last time, massive pump. Now we're getting a green indicator here again. Green indicator here, green indicator here. You can see very close to both of these indicators telling me we are getting very close to the bottom here, all right? So be very careful. I think all signs are there for bottoming happening. Ethereum, same thing. Just follow whatever Bitcoin will do for Ethereum. All right, so on a day trading chart, Bitcoin is in the middle, neutral, choose neutral zone on the left side, and then Ethereum is also in the neutral zone. All right, so I think that's it for crypto. Good luck with that. Hang Seng Index China, very, very bullish in the sell zone. Got a 9 count sell signal here yesterday. It could come all the way to fill this gap around 17,600. So be a bit careful here. It's a very powerful pump, but this is not where you want to be buying. You want to wait for it to go back down, slow down a bit. All right. Let's look at commodities. Copper in the neutral zone. Palladium is in the neutral zone. Soybeans is bouncing above all moving averages, but in the sell zone right now. Not interested to buy here. Sugar is in the neutral zone. Wheat is in the sell zone. Corn corn is also in the sell zone. All right. Let's look at gold miners. GDX is in the neutral zone, and let's wrap with FANG stocks. Apple is after massive pump. You can see all the gaps are filled. So I also had to delete few of the gaps. So it's in 180s already. All right. This is a massive pump, 6.52. They announced 110 billion buyback. They might want to fill 186 and going on a massive gap up, which is not going to be filled soon. So we'll see how far Apple can go. But again, time to buy is gone now. Amazon near sell zone. Netflix is also near sell zone, but with massive gaps. Netflix has a gap here around 493 and a gap around 600. So we'll see it's right in the middle. Meta, same story. Gap around 398, 400. Gap around 494. Right in the middle. Google going towards sell zone. Also, there's a gap down 173. That's the next target. Microsoft in the middle, neutral zone. Snowflakes also in the middle, neutral zone. Most of these are in the neutral zone in the middle. NVDA just touching the gap. Let's see, it's going to open on this gap fill 861. AVGO is in the buy zone, so if you want to buy a good semi, this is the AVGO. AVGO is down from the top to the bottom 14%, so I think a good time to buy. AMD is the another one I think looking good to buy. Uh, it was in the buy zone yesterday, 10 o'clock. Now in the neutral zone, so AMD is down from the top. This was a big rejection. It's 36%, so also near moving averages 200 EMA and SMA. So I think that's a good area to buy. There's a gap here around 138. They might want to fill that gap in May, so keep that in mind. All right, I think that's it for today. Let's look at VIX very quickly before we end this. Let this load. Not sure what's going on with VIX. It's not loading. Here you go. All right, so VIX now it could come all the way down to fill this gap around 13.03. That's a nice area to, if that happens, that means stock market is going higher, and that's an indication that the correction is over. Conversely, if it starts to bounce, that means we're getting this May weakness. But I think next week or so, I'm expecting VIX to crash. That means stock market will keep going higher, in my opinion. All right, guys, that's it for today. Hopefully, this was helpful, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.